Oh, what am I getting myself into? Okay. Hi, everyone. By request from a good friend, Shinaka, in the chat right now, I am going to be streaming Doki Doki Literature Club Blind. I know next to nothing about this game other than it apparently being psychological horror. And it does throw in a disclaimer right at the beginning. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. For people who don't know, I'm a massive wuss. This will be fun. Oh, real quick though, if anybody wants to know what that opening song was during the setting up screen, that was Love You, Love You, Love You, a song from Mighty Switch Force by Wade Ford, but it's a fan cover by Adrisaurus, who I really love this cover. Here's a link to it in the chat. Enjoy. I'm going to be suffering through this. Yay! Also, hey Tom, glad you were able to make it. Alright, let's get started. Hopefully this isn't too loud because I have not adjusted the audio settings for this, but I'll be able to adjust it mid-stream. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Okay, here we go. I agree. But come on, guys, there's cute anime girls on screen, and there's cute music playing. How horrible can this be? This is a little loud on my end. Let me lower the music and sound volume a little bit. Yeah, let's lower it to about. No, let's raise it. I don't want you guys to not be able to hear anything, so I'll just set it like this. That looks good. Yeah, keep it windowed. Yeah, alright. Alright, so, let's get started. New game. I'll go with, this for now. Or, yeah, we'll go with this. Oh, what am I doing? Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh, so she's the childhood friend. Okay, cool, okay. You know, the kind of friend you've never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But she's going to chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Look at that derp face she has on there. Oh, so what girl actually wears a bow like this, like, out in real life? I don't know, like, every time I see bows like these, it always makes me think, no real girl would actually wear a bow like this. I don't know, that's just me? Anyway, maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Jeff. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want to think we're a couple or something. Ah, gotta love this cliche anime writing. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayuri. She's gonna murder me, isn't she? We cross the street together and we make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jeff, have you decided on a club to join yet? I don't know, the name of this game is a literature club, so... A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I know that feels so much. I never joined any clubs in high school either. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Yeah, I don't think there was an anime club in my school, actually, sadly. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I hear that, brother. High five! Wait, did I just high five myself? Okay, this is getting a little meta. Anyway, I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. This is hitting too close to home. I currently am a NEET and I hate my life. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! This is such a cute game. When is everything gonna go to hell? Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. At school in general. Clubs. So Yuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Well, yeah, like that's the first thing you always go to when you're a colossal weeb like myself. Hello? Sayuri? Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Aw, look at that blush. She wants my D. I know she does. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayuri. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Ah, meanie. Sayuri is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. You know, just an off-tangent kind of thing. There was an anime club back in my college. Unfortunately, they never actually watched anime that much from what I can tell. They mostly just played Smash Brothers Melee, and play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Mahjong. Which isn't a bad thing, but that's not really an anime club. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if... Yeah, it was a video game club. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. You joke, but, something tells me I actually did sell my soul. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you not to call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Jeff, what a nice surprise. Oh god, I'm gonna have trouble remembering the voices for these girls. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Ah, if only real life was like that. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayuri. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest one in the club. She's... I was going to make a Yuri joke, but I can't think of anything clever off the top of my head, so... Insert Yuri joke here! Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you're no Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Jeff. Monica smiles sweetly. Aw, look at that cute anime girl pose that nobody actually does in real life. I'm going to be commenting that the whole time, aren't I? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, kind of stacked. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica? Come sit down, Jeff. We made room for you at the table so you can you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Insert cupcakes joke here from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. We're eating people, blah blah blah. We are horrible human beings. Wait, is this going to go Sweeney Todd on us? Because if it does, that'll be amazing. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one, then Monica. I follow. Give me a sec. I need to take care of something real fast. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Sayuri grabs one, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaky glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Oh, God. I mean, I kind of saw it already, but... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yep. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, so Yuri said. Well, maybe. But not for you know, you dummy. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup and you found a tsundere. There's always a tsundere! How is there never not a tsundere? She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. She's the cute, shy one. How about you want to bet she's the most psychologically damaged out of all of them? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri feigns smiling to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Because... I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home here. Her eyes go dark. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's how I feel about today's politics, actually. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I cannot keep their voices in order! I'm so sorry, guys. I just realized I gave Monica, like, Sayuri's voice. Sayuri's. Ugh. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's just enjoy this game. For what it's worth. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. It makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. When am I going to get tortured? Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Is there routes in this game? Because I'm not sure if I can finish this game tonight if there's multiple routes. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Jeff, what kinds of things do you like to read? Hentai. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good idea of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, I can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? There are routes of sorts, but it plays literally over. Okay, good to know. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I especially like the one with all the incest and the beheading and the coming of winter. The level of creativity and craftsmanship beyond them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Here we go! I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. Well, of course, this always offers depth to a story. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I especially relate to the serial killer in this one book. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Yeah, shoot, I was going to make an Undertale joke, but I can't think of anything clever. God damn it. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes started toward me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give me that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. So Yuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Okay, before I finished the end of that sentence, for a moment there, I thought it was going to end with puts her hands on her breasts, because I am such a weeb and I always think, oh, this is going that direction, is it? I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? I hate poetry. No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing makes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Look at that look of despair. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems! We all sit in silence for a moment. And Natsuki is my favorite character after being here for like 2 minutes. Hi, Pinball Princess! Aren't you surprised Yuri didn't grab... Yeah, I am surprised! That was my reaction. I did just say that. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Ellipses. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now we have a new member. I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jeff? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. So Yuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. You know, if this was a bad horror game, which I don't even know if it is yet, it would suddenly cut to, like, silence as scary music starts playing and demonic, like, images start appearing on screen as everybody glares at me. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Jeff... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Jeff, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Angst, angst, edge, death. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Netsuki clean up their food. Hey Jeff, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, so Yuri and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us departed the club room and made our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. So Yuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem! Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, let's save this real fast, and, okay, let's see. You guys want to write the poem for me, or should I write the poem myself, guys? Like, I do want some audience participation, if possible. If you guys want me to do it myself, I will. I just wanted, audience input. Anyone still there? Oh boy. Okay, just to save on time, I'm gonna write the first poem by myself. If anybody has any input, do let me know. Who do I want to write a poem for? I kinda like... Who do I want to... Yeah, you know what? I will write a poem for Yuri. Let's see now. What does she like? Melancholy? Let's go disaster. And, disaster, grief. Wait, ambient milk disaster? You know what? Okay, let's do that over. Okay. Okay, so ambient milk disaster. Oh no, they reset it. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, you know what? Let's start over. You guys take a pick of whatever first word you want it to be. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't know it reset. I'm sorry. Oh boy. But yeah, pick the first word, guys. I'm so sorry about the ambient milk disaster. I didn't know it would reset the words. Do I have severe chat delay? Oh no. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's really bad. I'm really sorry about this, guys. Well, should I just write the poem by myself, or do you guys actually want to write the poem? I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. But yeah, if you guys want to write the poem, let me know. Or do you want me to write the poem so we can speed it along a little faster? I can still wait for you guys. No, I know that it's a delay. Shoot. Effugilant, shine brightly. Let's do it. Okay. Effugilant. There's nothing left here, so... Where do you want to go from here? Effugilant, chocolate, maybe? Effugilant chocolate? Effulgent chocolate. I do not know how to pronounce that word! Oh, this is going to take a while because of the delay. I'm so sorry, guys. For now, you should write the poem until the delays are all. I'm totally here for poetry writing, but if the chat delay is then that's sort of that. I'm not sure how I can fix this. That's Twitch for you, you know. What can we do? Wow, I dropped 50% of my frames? Hang on, I need to stop this stream. I'll be right back. What the heck? I'll be right back.